Chelsea are targeting a move for Girona's striker Artem Dovbyk this summer if their pursuit of Benjamin Sesko fails, GIVEMESPORT sources have revealed. The Blues have added Dovbyk to their striker shortlist after the Ukraine international's impressive La Liga campaign, according to GMS sources. The 26-year-old was scouted by Chelsea last season and is seen as a cheaper alternative to other striker targets, including Sesko, Victor Osimhen and Ivan Toney. Despite spending over £1 billion in the last 2 seasons, Chelsea are expected to make further big-money signings this summer after parting ways with Mauricio Pochettino and appointing Enzo Maresca. The Italian, who led Leicester to the Championship title last season, has signed a 5-year deal with Chelsea and has become the 5th different appointment in less than 2 years at Stamford Bridge. The Blues are now focusing on a new striker signing and could pursue a deal for Dovbyk later in the transfer window. Alongside Sesko, Dovbyk is now on Chelsea's striker shortlist this summer, sources have revealed to GIVEMESPORT. The Blues have followed the 26-year-old all season, sending scouts to watch the Ukrainian in action for Girona. Dovbyk, who became Girona's most expensive signing in history for just £6.3 million last summer, is thought to be a potentially cheaper option for Chelsea. The London side admire his profile and held conversations about the Ukraine international last week. Dovbyk enjoyed a superb debut season in Spain with his Haaland-esque qualities, catching the eye as he scored 24 goals in 36 league appearances for Girona and finished the campaign as the league's top scorer. Crystal Palace winger Michael Olise is a top target for Chelsea this transfer window, sources have revealed to GIVEMESPORT. The 22-year-old winger is not short of suitors this summer, following an impressive campaign at Selhurst Park, scoring 10 goals and assisting 6 times in just 19 league appearances for Oliver Glasner's side. According to GMS sources, Chelsea maintained communication with Olise's agency throughout last season after an unsuccessful attempt to lure him to Stamford Bridge less than 12 months ago. Despite the Blues facing competition from Manchester United for Olise's signature, Chelsea reportedly believe they have an advantage since they agreed personal terms with the Frenchman last summer. Chelsea activated his £35 million release clause before last season, but Olise decided to extend his stay at Selhurst Park and signed a new 4-year deal with the Eagles. Chelsea are hoping to reach an agreement with Crystal Palace to sign Michael Olise and hope the Eagles will accept a match offer, with instalments of the winger's release clause. Chelsea made a bid for Olise last summer and activated the £35 million release clause in the Selhurst Park player's contract at the time, although Olise rejected a move to the capital and signed a new deal with Palace. The 22-year-old improved his reputation in 2023-24 despite an injury-hit campaign, scoring 10 goals and providing 6 assists in just 1,277 minutes in the Premier League. His performances have reignited interest among the division's richest as Chelsea look to beat off competition from Manchester United, Aston Villa and Arsenal to sign him this summer. Give Me Sport have claimed Chelsea have agreed personal terms with Olise over a move to Stamford Bridge and are now trying to reach an agreement with Palace over the structure of the deal. Olinen's release clause was increased to £60 million last summer and Chelsea hope Palace will accept an offer to pay that sum in instalments, as the West Londoners look to meet the Premier League's buyout clause. Rules of sustainable development. Olise, who could be at the centre of an international push between France and England, could be Chelsea's second signing of the summer following the free transfer of Tosi Adarabioyo from Fulham. Chelsea have verbally agreed personal terms with Olinen, having initially done the same last summer. It is understood that Chelsea are now in talks with Crystal Palace about the payment schedule due to their release clause if they are to secure his signature. However, it is possible that another club will enter the race and beat Chelsea to the acquisition of Olise. Manchester United remain keen and the Red Devils could make a bid for the Palace star. The deal is yet to be finalised, but will be a big step forward for the West London outfit as they look to bring Olise to Stamford Bridge. The sensational Olise or Chelsea officially signed nothing, but the parties verbally agreed. Chelsea and United are not the only clubs interested in signing Olise this summer, but Enzo Maresca's side appear to be doing everything they can to convince him to complete a short trip to London. Fabrizio Romano has now had his say on the news that one of Europe's biggest sides are interested in one of Chelsea's most promising prospects. It was reported yesterday that Bayern Munich were keen to sign Levi Colwill this summer as they look to address the need for a defender over in Germany. The England international has just finished his first season at Stamford Bridge as a first-team player after a number of successful loan spells. He was on track for a very impressive campaign, especially after he was finally given minutes in his more natural central defender role as opposed to on the left. However, injuries brought his season to an end very early, and saw him not considered for the England squad for the upcoming European Championships. It is not the first time a top club has made a move to sign Colwill, with Liverpool leading the interest in bringing him in last summer. He said, "Understand Chelsea position on Levi Colwill remains same as last summer. No plans to sell him." Despite interest from several top clubs, Colwill is again considered important part of Chelsea project and a key player for their future. Bayern keep working on Jonathan Tah. The Blues have the advantage now that the defender put pen to paper on a new contract last summer that committed his future to the Blues for a long time. It can be expected that he will play a key role in the project at Stamford Bridge, starting next season under new manager Enzo Maresca. His ability on the ball is likely to be a huge bonus based on how the boss likes to play, with it predicted at this stage that they will see a lot of possession next season. Colwill is Bayern's top alternative for the centre-back positions, especially due to the fact that he is left-footed. A type of centre-back that Bayern currently do not possess. While for Chelsea, the sale of Colwill will help them when it comes to PSR rules in the Premier League, due to the fact that he is a product of the club's youth academy and would be sold as pure profit. It can also not be ruled out that both Tah and Colwill will join Bayern in the summer. However, it could be assumed that a current centre-back would have to leave in the summer. Sky Germany reports that this is likely to be Matthijs de Ligt, whose salary is said to be €15 million a year and he is seen as too injury-prone. Everton striker Dominic Calvert-Lewin has been linked with a summer move to Chelsea, but it is understood he will not be heading to Stamford Bridge in the coming months. Although the Blues are keen on signing a new striker, they have reportedly made Crystal Palace winger Michael Olise their primary target. Enzo Maresca will want to hit the ground running in his new role as the club's manager at the start of the new season and is assessing his striker options ahead of the upcoming transfer window, with Nicholas Jackson, Christopher Nkunku, Romelu Lukaku and Armando Broja currently on the club's books. Despite the abundance of attacking output, it seems Chelsea are not satisfied with the current options and have been linked with moves for Calvert-Lewin, Arsenal target Benjamin Sesko, Aston Villa's John Duran and Girona forward Artem Dovbyk. It is not likely Lukaku will return to the first-team scene after loans to Inter Milan and Roma in recent seasons. While Broja has been linked with a move away, The Athletic have revealed that Chelsea will prioritise a striker in the early stages of the transfer window, but have reported that there is nothing concrete in the rumours linking 27-year-old Calvert-Lewin with a move to the club. The England international has also recently been linked with a move to Newcastle United as the Magpies step up their efforts to recruit some attacking reinforcements, but one thing seems for sure. If Calvert-Lewin is looking for a way out of Everton after 8 years with the club, it will not be to join up with Maresca in West London. The Athletic reported that Calvert-Lewin, who has scored 68 goals for Everton since his switch from Sheffield United in 2016, will not materialise this summer. Tuesday's transfer update read, Everton's Dominic Calvert-Lewin has been linked with a switch to Chelsea, but is not heading to Stamford Bridge. Chelsea also want another winger and continue to see Crystal Palace's Michael Olise as their first choice. Calvert-Lewin will not be heading to West London this summer, but Crystal Palace forward Olise could make the move across the capital from south to sign for the Blues. GIVEMESPORT sources understand that the 22-year-old French star has agreed personal terms with Chelsea ahead of a possible summer switch. Olise has been a long-standing target for Chelsea, who reportedly also agreed terms with the player ahead of a move last year, which never materialised.